Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in game number 7. We are getting pretty high up there in the list of games because best of 9s are a cool number because it means that we get lots of awesome, fantastic GLA stealth mirrors between Karro as the green GLA stealth.
And Hawky, of course, as the blue GLA stealth. We've had some fantastic games so far this series, so
Yeah.
We're looking forward to casting this one.
So basically, this is a map that you probably haven't seen before. This is Hard Winter.
That's cool.
It's very, very small. What I like about Hard Winter is that the third supply is like so close for either players that like it's actually a really legitimate strategy is to actually just get that third middle supply instead of one of your base supplies and sort of hold that and then backwards get your supply and just sort of have the full supply there and ready.
There is, of course, a hospital as well on this map down at the bottom. Not something you see. Is there?
There's a
one that was
garage. Oil derrick,
that might be
garage,
it.
oil derrick. I don't think that. I think
Oh, it's a massive garrison. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought there was a hospital on Hard Winter, but obviously not. And a very, very fast terrorist that's gonna get there, I think, for Karro.
Yeah, looks
Go
like it.
terrorist! It's a terrorist that could, but can it? That is the question. I think it can.
Oh,
it
nice.
can.
I think it was barely on the range of not getting killed by the force fire, but nice work there from Hawky or Karro, because that will deny that fourth tunnel, which is very crucial. And now it looks as though Karro's going to have middle control. He's got the 2 tunnels on either side, so he can start mining from that third supply, I would say. The technical will gun down 2 of these RPGs here.
And it might even get through into the worker line, but no, another technical from Hawky will force it off.
Yeah, probably going to have to back away. You wouldn't want to try and drive through a tunnel with that much HP. You'd probably just lose the technical, and everyone inside, but getting its full health back up now should drive through the front door here. There really isn't much more to intercept them. There is these 2 technicals though, but I mean that's not going to be enough really if he just avoids them. You can't really kill them unless you have a GAT, but by GAT I do mean quad, but the technical will actually deny the okay. That's going to be very crucial here for Karro.
Yeah, Hawky obviously going for the capture upgrade. That's going to put him behind, given he hasn't actually recouped any funds from that yet.
Yeah, but dying that tunnel's going to be a nice victory here
yeah.
for Hawky. I mean, if he can get these 2 oil derricks, then that would be fantastic. And, you know, the garage, again, is also very powerful for that global repair. But, you know, Karro, now he does have the third supply, and he has for a bit now. And that's going to definitely give him the economic lead.
It is indeed. I'd love to... Oh, that rhymed. Lovely. I would love to see some bit more technical aggression coming out as well from Karro, but he's a little bit ahead. He's sending one in there, going to scout out that RPG, take it out. I'm not sure whose building that is. It's probably, I'd say, Hawky's.
That's Karro's.
No, it's Karro's tunnel. I'm surprised it didn't get destroyed by the RPG.
Well, they're invisible. You can't see it.
Oh, it is too, yes.
You only see the worker.
Only machine outdoing me every single day. So, Karro just consolidating his position a little bit. Consolidating the middle supply. Wow.
Karro going for the oil cap, but
Bye.
Hawky was too fast. Got it back into the tunnel before he could. The toxin tractor will clear out the huge building that looks like a hospital, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know, it doesn't actually. He's still alive in there. The technicals will
this
actually
will
gun
go.
this down. He's actually just relying on the technicals en masse, and with that garrison, he's going to take care of those technicals until Karro gets another toxin tractor.
Nice little combo there. And yeah, will of course force Karro to get that toxin tractor and will probably give Hawky enough time to get those oil caps that he desperately needs.
Yeah, about time there. Clearing out that garrison is going to be fantastic here. Loading up 5 terrorists now into that technical for some kind of tech terror bombing run.
Something we've been seeing quite a lot in these lovely little GLA mirrors. Bit of quad aggression as well coming out from Karro, pushing down the side there. So the technical is in and looking to deny the oil first, but that's an RPG and not a rebel.
Yeah, I love how active Karro is being here with these. Actually, he loses the rebel by accident to a crush there. Technical had no idea what he was going to find, but did crush. Oh, actually, he took down the oil. That's nice work.
And I think he might have got the tunnel as well. Yeah, got down to the hole at least. So
yeah, so Karro is playing this quite well with his constant technical aggression, because I don't know if he's really paid off the investment to get the capture upgrade just yet. Until he gets the second one, then he will. But for now, I mean, not really. Also clearing out that middle huge hospital sort of looking building is going to be fantastic. Well, I think it's actually like a Chinese sort of, yeah, look at that.
it's like a little
It's like a little village.
It's a little village, just a little thing there. Bit of a push out as well now from Hawky in that top. Karro does have a bit of tunnel networks there. Got a garrison as well. That Toxin Tractor is going to be like, ooh, garrison. Oh, lovely. I love that infantry.
Sure does indeed. I'm sure it tastes nice and roasty. Mixing in
I'm surprised we, sorry to cut you off there, I'm surprised we haven't actually seen a Contaminate coming out from one of those Toxin Tractors in the supply line yet. That could be quite nice as well.
There's tunnels, but yeah, ooh, that's a lot of terrorists there. We'll go for the tunnels. So, man, Karro really doesn't want to let Hawky get these tunnels, but look at the quads here. He has so many quads, double arms dealer. Oh man, Karro, he knows how to be aggressive, and I like that idea because as we sort of keep saying, Hawky was winning those first games because he gets to the late game situation and just has the black markets. But Karro going for double arms dealer as opposed to a palace, it just gives him that early game sort of strength to really churn out the quads and then just be able to be aggressive, take and hold those supplies.
It really, really does. I love how Toxin Tractors like kind of counter quads. It's nice, With a little help from some RPGs down at the bottom there for Hawky. Has he got the oil derrick yet? I'm not sure whether he does have the side one. No, just starting to cap it now.
Again, it got delayed because the tunnel was cleared by the technicals. Actually, he just destroyed the garrison with sheer quad power because Hawky was always evacing it when he tried to use a Toxin Tractor to actually clear the garrison.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see where Karro decides to go. Looks like he's going to go upwards and forwards into the rocket buggies and quads of Hawky.
So Hawky has a couple of buggies now and the black markets too. So he's ahead in the tech race here, but Karro is ahead in the third supply race, which is a pretty important race to compete in. But you're losing more and more of these quads. A bit of a blow there, Karro. I'm not sure why you've stayed in that engagement for that long.
Yeah, it didn't really seem to gain anything out of it. Lost probably 2 quads for every one of his that he sacrificed. So not the best of engagements, but he does, of course, still have that middle supply and maybe going for the command center in there as well.
Command?
Yeah, middle supply.
That's Palace.
It's Palace? Oh, well, I missed it before. Yeah, I only caught a glimpse of it past the mic.
Well, even the size of it.
Yeah.
But look, that quad army here is absolutely terrifying. And the Toxin Tractors, it's actually like crazy how fast they vet. They get like vet 1 from a single RPG.
It's nuts,
and then vet 2 from like 2 RPGs. It's like, what?
Who needs quad RPGs when you have that many quads?
Uh-oh, driving past the tunnels may have lost some had the RPGs been there ready waiting, but this RPG in the back lines here is going to go to town on one of those buggies and maybe even the second one as well. And so having a good time there. Toxin Tractor is going to clear some more garrisons. Hey, it's what they do. It will get taken out though by the tunnel eventually, but look at the quad pop here from Karro.
It is huge, but Battle Bus.
Battle Bus and some buggies here. He's going to snipe down one of them and go back into the tunnel there to regenerate. The buggies, the black markets, no, the black units, the black battle buses here. Alliteration for you folks, unintentional, but the best kind. That they seem to be self-repairing. Looking at the actual units, like the little icon for the scrap repair isn't actually lit up, but it looked on this garage. Oh,
yeah,
of course, the garage.
I was gonna say yeah.
I thought it bugged out, but actually look at the quad pop. That is a quad pop and a half. But the battle bus here is gonna wreck through that. It's gonna force the retreat, and look, Karro isn't looking too strong right now.
I don't like that for Karro at all. Not enough tech because Hawky tech's so fast. He got that battle bus. He has those rocket buggies. Quads are not going to cut it against a battle bus. They're trying as hard as they can, but the battle bus is just too tough.
He definitely had the quad army, but he didn't really make use of it until too late. You got to be like aggressive with it.
Yeah,
phone?
Sorry?
Sorry, my phone was going off.
Oh yeah, third supply has now been denied.
I heard my ringtone in the back of my head and I was like freaking out because my phone was next to me. But that's going to be a nice tech terror. Will kill the supply in the black market, but not the whole. The technical can finish it off though, and also finish off that worker.
Be nice if it starts gutting away. It's a very, very nice technical from Karro, but nope. There's a battle buggy there. Battle buggy now, yeah.
Yep, so as I was saying, the garage is actually making a pretty big difference because it keeps the battle bus in the fray for that much longer. They don't have to go back to the tunnel straight away, especially if Hawky gets the scrap repair. His thing is going to repair pretty damn fast, and now round number 2 here for the Tech Terror in this supply.
Bit of an unfortunate wall off from Hawky just not being effective enough, and a little bit of a muff, but no, there's a lot of blowing up there, but I think Jarman came in from the side and sniped one of the terrorists before he could actually get a 3-building destroy.
The black market was on 100%. Had that actually finished, it would have gone into the hole, because he only had like 2 terrorists. So despite being on 100%, it didn't actually finish, and because when there's a scaffold, there's no hole. So that was like really freaking close to actually keeping that black market alive. And so a lot of RPGs. So Karro's obviously gearing up to go for the battle bus play. You know what sucks about GLA?
What does?
They just make everything really hard. You've got Tractor's technical terrorists, and then you've got Buggy's black market battle buses. And it doesn't make it easy.
It's
really
a shame for the English language. It's a massive pain in the ass. And Hawky taking good control of the central supply. But even C's and S's are a bit of a pain, to be honest. But I really like the transition now from Karro going into those battle buses. You can't just keep spamming out quads against battle. Oh, I thought the game had bugged out for a reason. But no, you can't just keep spamming out quads against battle buses. It just doesn't work. So it's good to see him transition, gonna fight fire with fire, per se, against Hawky.
And by fire, you mean RPGs, rocket-propelled grenades. And look, let's take a look at China for comparison. So to what it's trying to have, you've got Battle Masters, Gatling tanks, Overlords, ECM, nuke cannons.
Dragon tanks.
How cool is that? And then GLA, it's like, let's make everything difficult and make everything sound the same. But the Jarman here, I mean, that's a nice, it's different. Jarman. Like, you can't mistake that for Rebel. Like, it's completely different. It's gonna snipe down the Vet to Toxin Tractor with, I think it's scrap as well. It's a bigger gun than normal.
As well, and the work probably push the building in. Oh, Jarman sniping down those terrorists.
Yeah, but it actually recruit. I like how the terrorist put down his explosives and started driving the technical.
For the cause, I will drive the technical instead of blowing myself up. That's a lucky terrorist. Wouldn't you like to be that first terrorist to jump back in the technical?
Yeah, so, you know, you gotta be selfless. I'm sure he would have loved to blow up a supply, but hey, driving the technical, it's pretty important
It is important. Gotta get your buddies there.
You can't underestimate the importance of driving a technical, but you definitely can't underestimate the importance of firing rockets at an RPG. That's important as well.
It looks so weird without the double buggy ammo. It just looks so puny with those like little rockets coming out. It's just sad and depressing.
It's like little Jimmy hasn't hit puberty yet. But speaking of puberty, this battle bus here, he's making his ascension into manliness and getting his dozer for the extra scrap there. I'm calling it a dozer because in like Command & Conquer 3, you get the dozer blades for your scorpions. It looks very similar, like the little front little rammy dozer thing, whatever. But 2 black markets, wow, 2 battle buses are gonna get destroyed. But one of them, I guess, destroyed by the buggy. I have to really think about what I'm actually saying now. The Jarman is taken
out, and the battle bus! Oh god, that just got demolished.
And here's the battle bus leading the charge. RPGs going for the garrison. The Toxin Tractor killed his own RPGs. That flopped pretty hard for Karro. You see that? The Toxin Tractor
killed his own
killed
stuff.
His own RPGs.
Karro's been defeated. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Throwing in the towel there.
Yeah, that was nuts because the start of that, Hawky caught out 2 of his buggies. The only 2 buggies he actually had on the side, took them out, and then he just fell so far behind on units.
Yeah.
So.
Battle Black Market buggies.
Battle Black Market buggies.
Oh man, for the record, Blake, whenever we're about to cast, he always says "Unique New York" as like sort of a tribute to Anchorman, but also to make it to get a hang of saying words.
Yeah, just get a hang of saying words like red leather, yellow leather, things like that to try and get your mouth blowing around the words.
From now on, you shall say Black No, it was Black Buggy. Battle Black Buggy Market.
Battle Black Buggy Markets. Okay.
Technical Tractor Terrorist Toxin.
What a joke. Jeez, GLA.
God damn it, yeah. God damn it.
Okay, so another game there going to Hawky. Hawky playing quite fantastic in this series. I think we might have another one left. So
yeah, well, for now, the score is 4-3 as we move on to game number 8. So if Karro manages to take out Hawky in this one, then he will take the plate of victory, and he will get I think it was $50 from our own pockets that we are donating charitable because we want good replays.
We do indeed.
So Karro, look, good luck, but at the same time, Hawky, he's not by any means out of this one
He's
here.
not after pulling that game back.
2 more victories, and he's gonna get the plate of victory.
I suppose.
Anyway.
We'll see you in the next game, ladies and gentlemen.
Catch you later in game number 8. Let's see how we go here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, as Callum screws up his opening the game and recording fraps and unpausing the game micro. We are, of course, here in the grand final between Hawky and Karro in our GLA Stealth Mirror.
We are in game number 8, so the stakes are now high, as this may be the last game for Hawky, because he's 4-3, so we're still pretty close in this the series here, and it's been pretty intense so far. And we are now back on Tournament Desert 0 Hour, because hey, we have Tournament Desert twice in the same series. Why? Well, I don't know why. Relax. Why do we have Tournament Desert twice in the same series?
To be honest.
I mean, they're different maps, but come on,
Yeah.
they're the same Tournament Desert. But let's go ahead and stop complaining, because there is a middle supply here from Karro, and the one on the left and the one on the right probably eventually, I would say. Wouldn't surprise me.
Definitely not. We do have some terrorists moving out though from Hawky, same strat we saw last time. And what? Oh, the low demo cars! Go demo cars, go! They actually have been nerfed to the same speed as regular terrorists, so there's no advantage.
Well,
even though it looks
actually,
cool.
he may crush the worker. Nope. Oh. What? That
That's
sucked.
totally anticlimactic.
Oh, he didn't even. Oh man.
He didn't destroy the tunnel.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
So he could have killed the worker with the terrorist, but he was like, "Nah, I'll crush it with my demo car." But then the demo car blew up on the tunnel.
Yeah, unfortunate there for.
At least he's gonna kill it with the garrison. Though.
Yeah,
at
Hawky,
least.
I think he should get it. Yeah, so worker not being quite good enough to repair it in time. Needs to work on his repairing skills. Maybe go back to TAFE or something like that.
I was just getting keen because, like, I thought the demo car was gonna crush
I
the
thought
worker.
it was as well. I'm like,
Be-
that's a cool use.
It's not
Yeah.
something that we've ever seen, because since the nerf to make them the same speed as terrorists, like, you just don't ever see them used. But that
Yeah.
would have been a legitimate use to actually make them sort of semi-worthwhile. So look, the technical is moving out here. But actually, with that garrison destroyed, he can crush those RP. Nice work, Karro.
Yeah, wow, that's impressive.
There's still a handful left, though. We're going to move over to this taller building here.
They start firing away though, but we have a bit of a scrapped up technical there for Karro, which is going to be quite nice in taking out some of those RPGs. What count as RPGs? My scrapped up technical count as RPGs.
This worker really making the difference, because he was constantly repairing that garrison. Because with that garrison, he took down 2 of Hawky's garrisons. That repair just really makes a big difference there, as we do see a oil cap coming out from Karro, and it looks as though we have the same from Hawky just a little bit later.
Yeah, gonna be very, very nice. Karro having taken good control of the middle now, but Hawky firing down from that garrison, gonna try and clear the middle as well as possible.
Yep, but again, the repair from Karro is OP here. That garrison ain't gonna get taken out anytime soon. We're gonna need to see more RPGs. I just love how silly they look. It's just like a little tube.
Yeah, just a little stuff sticking out of
It's
the
even
windows,
bent.
firing away.
That's dangerous.
You should be firing rockets out of a bent tube. That makes... yeah.
I mean, if I was
I
firing,
didn't really think about that.
I wouldn't want to do it from a bent tube.
It would not indeed. Rightio, so nothing happening yet, but that's a big quad pop coming out from Hawky as Ownership Machine tries to stifle his laughs.
It's just so dumb. Anyway.
Anyway, here we go. Firing away. Hawky doing a good job of pushing back through the middle, taking out that tunnel network of
I
Karro.
don't know why I found it so funny. It's the way you said it. It is. You were saying so like sincere about it. But anyway,
It was.
so nice victory there from Hawky on the left-hand side, but in the mid-hand side, Karro moving in with some quads and killing a fair bit of them. The garrison on the side isn't doing too bad for himself. But we'll trade 2 for 1, but nope, 2 for 2, evening that one out here as the vent tubes.
Fire away into the garrisons of Karro. I just wish he can't really handle himself. As you see here, we do enjoy casting, ladies and gentlemen. We enjoy it a lot.
Oh man, too much Mountain Dew.
Bit of a quad pop here as well in the middle for Hawky. It's going to allow his Toxin Tractor to clear the garrison, but at the cost of its own life.
I just had a funny thought.
Come on, OG, pull it together, buddy.
Okay.
We got some video games to cast here.
You know, like the armor-piercing rocket upgrade?
Yeah, he's losing it, man. He's losing it. He is out. Gotta drink some more Mountain Dew. Machine. We do have Hawky going for another Tech Terror as well. He's done. He's done for the day. He's done. Okay. Anyway, some more quads moving in the middle as they take over control of the mouse. I have to say, taking control of that third supply there is very, very nice for Karro. He does have a lot more income than Hawky at this point, and Hawky really isn't doing anything to try and pull that back. He's moving in a technical now, I think, into the base of Karro, so hopefully he should be able to pull something off there. Into the base, Oh,
here we go. Into the base indeed. I thought you meant the obnoxious quad pop. But what we got here, we've got 5 terrorists going to take down the arms dealer while these quads are doing quite strong. And again, the Vet 3 double scrap technical.
The most dangerous thing on the planet. But man, who's that hijacking? Takes out all the quads. Unfortunately not. They're not quite that strong.
As I was trying to say, like the armor piercing upgrade, the black market, they should change it to like a bent tube upgrade. And you get extra damage because the tube's up. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I thought it was funny.
You should apologize, Machine. So some more quads coming out as well now from Hawky, as well as the fact he is now taking control of that right-hand middle supply. I think I missed that before because it kind of blends into the colors around the area.
Okay, so basically, look, we are seeing a palace done from Hawky.
Gonna be nice.
And a black market on the way. So both of these players have a black market, as the stakes are getting pretty high, and my eyeball is hurting, and I have no idea why. Yeah, but the quads is trying to move into a tunnel, and another black market here on the way. So, look, Hawky is going for the black markets, but I mean they both have the old derricks as well. So at this stage, Hawky's doing well for himself because he has the 4th supply as well as the extra black market.
It looks just so symmetrical, the map. You can just cut a diagonal line across it and just see 3 supplies each, 1 oil each, and just really nice pushing out there. I love to see Karro getting that toxin tractor in there, destroying the garrisons, and I think the technical's going to sneak through into the oil.
Nice move there. I'm surprised we haven't seen like any demo traps because that's not the first time that's happened.
It definitely is not. Terrorist does get taken out there as well as the technical, so not managing to secure anything further into the base of Karro thus far.
Knowing that tunnel is fantastic work from Hawky, and getting the barricade upgrade is going to give his buildings a lot more health. I mean, Karro got that ages ago, but I didn't mention it because Karro like always gets it really fast, where Hawky usually seems to like wait like a really long time to get it, and maybe that's why he gets the black market. I'm pretty sure it's expensive. It's like $2,000,
definitely is.
Which is basically a black market.
It is indeed. So yeah, more black markets going down. Obviously a bit of a contaminate maybe going down there from a toxin tractor.
Yeah, it looks as though Karro got a toxin tractor in there. It's good because like if it's a stealth supply, you can't see it, and then you can just contaminate and kill everyone that's trying to mine from it. So I think Hawky's trying to snipe down some units, but Karro has the extra buggy upgrade. He's gonna do a fair bit of damage onto these quads here.
Yeah, unfortunately not managing to take out the quad. Quad does stay alive. Gonna pop back into that tunnel now. Yeah, this could be a drawn out game, to be honest. I mean, it's very, very even so far. I don't know how to call it.
Oh, here we go. This may determine the game here. The quads from Hawky have a nice concave and force the retreat before the buggies can really return fire. So nice sniping from Hawky, and he may actually just better power through this supply if he can actually reveal it.
I think he will too. He's got a fantastic army. He just won that so hard. Technical does get taken out as well as the terrorists, and now in the backlines, the buggies are starting to fire into Hawky's army.
That's a nice tunnel pop at the bottom here. He can snipe down from afar while the buggies were actually focusing at the tunnel. So yeah, those second layers of tunnels are always so crucial for those tunnel pops. But now with that tunnel there, I mean that supply is a lot more exposed than it had been previously, and now Hawky popping on the right hand side. Let's see what he's trying to do here. I think it is radar van scanning.
Yeah, it must be radar van scanning, which is something we have seen a lot during these games. It is quite nice to reveal those tunnels. Make sure you've got a clear path to either Tech Terror or move in.
It's actually like the best vision late game because like late game USA you can spam spy drones, but like
they don't reveal. Do they reveal?
Yes, of course they do.
Yeah, of course they do reveal stealth. I'm not even thinking about it. Yeah.
But these buggies actually may get caught. Gonna lose 2 of them. But the spider, you can shoot them down. Like you can shoot them, but you can't shoot down radar van scans. So it's obviously you have to buy the radar vans. But in the late game, like really like late game, they actually are better than USA. So good stuff, GLA. Your radar vans making the USA drones look silly.
Very, very silly indeed. I have to say, Hawky doing a good job in these engagements. Look at those tunnel pops. He is all over the place, right up in Karro's business, destroying his tunnels, taking out all of his units.
Karro coming for the pop now, but only 5 of them, and Hawky actually will lose a couple of his own buggies. I like the flank. It means that the buggies were behind and exposed because the quads were in front. So it's kind of cool seeing like individual tunnel popping rather than just tunnel popping everything at once.
Yeah, all from the same spot. It is quite nice. We will see Hawky going for the middle again, but we've got to be careful you don't get caught out on the flank there, Hawky.
Yeah, exactly. The buggy from Karro by himself, a little bit lonely there, but may take down one of those buggies. Nope.
Not managing to secure it. Unfortunate there. Still firing away there from that garrison. Nothing very, very interesting happening at the moment. Hawky's just going to be pushing out, trying to snipe down as many buildings as possible before having to back off. And I think he's destroying his own quad.
Oh, here we go. That's a nice angle there from Karro. We'll take down a lot of the ground units of Hawky here. But again, let's take a look at what really matters in this game here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8. 8 black markets
compared on the side of Karro to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, but a Scudstorm as well.
But a Scudstorm as well now being built out. That's going to be quite fantastic.
Oh, and the oil derrick. Oh, actually, Karro's looking pretty good here.
And the oil derrick, yeah, has been destroyed, of course, on Hawky's side. So Karro, yeah, having a bit of an edge.
The Scudstorm could determine this because they're both mining from the 3rd supply. I would like to see Hawky take it out with a Tech Terror. I mean, I really don't know why he hasn't so far. But, look, the buggies war, also, it may just come down to who can win these buggy engagements because all it takes is sort of one mistake and you can easily lose all of those buggies to, like, a splash and then, like, sort of getting caught. And, Hawky is usually pretty fast with his evacs, though. He never really gets his buggies caught. And again, Karro's the same, like their pop micro, I guess, evac micro, whatever you want to call it. It's actually really on the ball and quite cool to see.
Yeah, definitely it is. So 5 minutes still has, of course, been beaconed by Hawky. He is ready to go and try and destroy that if he can. Love to see Saboteur and something similar come out.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of... Where is it, actually? It's sort of buried behind, like, the back of his base, but there isn't really too many tunnels in between. The quads are being popped to take care of those RPGs here. While in the meantime, yeah, I think Hawky isn't really too concerned, but actually, here we go. That's a nice pop there. We'll kill several of the buggies on either side. The tunnel has got taken out here, so no retreat for Karro. He doesn't need to because Hawky, he was the one who retreated. He didn't want to be in that engagement for any longer than he had to be. But again, constant buggy pops here. Wants to take down these tunnels.
But he may not get them back in time. Loses 1 buggy, loses 2 buggies. Not quite the micro we've seen earlier, not quite fast enough. Moves them in from the side again though, but he's focusing RPGs.
Ooh, it does kill 1 buggy, but these RPGs, they're just not really there in time. Like, they need to sort of have more of them firing a little bit faster. They do actually have the AP ammo upgrade, which I think affects buggies.
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
Any rocket ammo, so yeah, it will give the 25% bonus to those buggies there.
Which is pretty cool, but here comes Karro's turn. He's going to take down those quads. Because I'm pretty sure that AP ammo upgrade, AP rocks, whatever it is, it's going to give, like, the difference. It means that 2 buggies can take out a single quad, where normally you need 3. But I think we saw a GPS scrambler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't have sound. Usually you can hear it really easily, like the sound, but we don't have sound, so we can't really tell. But there was a quad that was stealthed, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, and just look at these pops from Hawky. They've been very, very nice so far, just taking out so many tunnels. But on the side, another buggy pop as well. Hawky tends to get a tunnel, but then lose the forward quads.
Yeah, so I think it also even says it as well, like, warning, GPS scramble detected.
Yeah.
I think so. But look, he may actually lose some here.
Loses another buggy, loses maybe 1 more. No, survives. Very good.
Yep.
Yeah, so Hawky losing quite a few buggies during these engagements. Karro doing the kind of like pop after all the missiles being wasted. Oh, that's a splash though.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good angle there for Hawky. The tubes, actually, they're not really bent now, are they?
Yeah, no, they're quite straight, which is
yeah. That's good. They did more damage.
Yeah, okay.
Let's move away from them before I start laughing again.
I think we will. Okay, the tunnels. Yeah, look at that. Hawky is all over the place, but look, those quads are in the front lines, and I'm sure to see buggy pop any second.
Oh, that may be the splash there for Karro. That was close. He could have easily lost like all of them there, and these 2 buggies died somehow.
Yeah, must have lost them. on the side there. A few more buggies popping out. I'm not sure whether he's going to go for the buggies.
Oh, they're stealth, aren't they? They're stealth buggies. So he actually may take down these buggies without the counter attack. Look on the angle here. The tunnels, they're caught off from the tunnels. He may just lose them. The buggies are actually firing the volley at the tunnels. So now Karro has free reign. Not very good focus firing there because he all kind of went for the one buggy, but he will lose another one. And again, the Scud Storm is on the way here, pinging that straight away. But yeah, Hawky has a lot more black markets and they're quite split up, so Scud Storms won't be that effective, but there is the two Scud Storms which can make a pretty big difference here. And the GPS Scrambler should be coming out soon for Hawky as well. This is starting to get pretty intense.
Definitely going to be a lot less useful as Scud Storms, given how split up and spread out Hawky is on TD, on his side of TD. Karro loses a buggy there on the side, maybe not, to the tunnel network. We do have, of course, a pajama now, going to be sniping away at those RPGs.
Yeah, like even an Anthrax bomb may be enough to turn this around. Wow.
Look at that, the amount of missiles coming out was crazy.
Yeah, but now the buggies from Hawky are going to turn around and actually going to fight each other here. Losing, I think, 2 and 3. So these buggy trades are actually pretty even. Hawky's buggies are starting to get vetted, but I don't think the vet's going to really matter that much, to be honest, in those buggy engagements. It's sort of like a still one-hit kill sort of thing. But that is a... Oh, that's a Saboteur. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Saboteur on a bike here. Toxin Tunnel.
Go, he's going to get to it, maybe.
Nice.
No, he's kicked around.
Gonna get out of there in time. The tunnel can evac. He can. Will it be the right one, though? Oh, the buggies are firing.
Go, get it, Scud Storm!
Yay!
Look at that timer reset, ladies and gentlemen. Hawky, you got it. Well done.
Nice play, Saboteur on a bike. I like how the Toxin Tunnel was just like firing and the Saboteur was like, no!
And then he gets health back because the bike loses health and then he loses health. So they got the evac just when, and then he went back to full health again, like the actual Saboteur.
Okay.
And just made it inside the Scud Storm in time.
That's going to be fantastic because
Oh,
he was relying on that. But look at the splash here. Angry mobs on the way from Hawky. But there's Toxin Track. They're contaminating the ground.
Oh God. Man. Run, Angry Mobs, run.
They lost pretty much all of them. The buggies from Karro. Whoa. Hawky, that didn't go too well, did it? Nice contaminate there from the Toxin Tractor of Karro.
That's a pretty big investment loss for Hawky. But of course, he does have the advantage economy-wise.
Yeah, because Karro went for Angry Mobs in the first 2 games, and now it's Hawky going for them. The tunnel got taken out there. The retreat is sort of cut off. The quads are moving in, gunning these quads down. The buggies down, actually. Once they get in range, they're very, very nice. And the Angry Mobs now, I'm going to take down a couple of them. So they actually...
Oh, look at them rip through! Oh, he lost a couple more Angry Mobs. A couple more... rocket buggies than he needed to during that. Yeah, I think it's another one ready to go. Another
Saboteur bike. Excellent. And so, yeah, this game is just slowing down again. These pops, though, it's a little bit too close. You've got to pop a little bit further back because he's losing so many of his buggies, actually. Oh, Karro, there basically goes everything. I think he's just trying to focus the tunnel so he can't retreat. And so now, all of a sudden, these 3 black markets are actually exposed. He may just lose them here, as Hawky's now going to get a lot of money from the supplies.
A bit of free damage there as well, yeah. Only 3 members of that Angry Mob left alive, but they're still going to do quite a bit of damage.
I'm still surprised that we haven't actually seen a Anthrax bomb, because the sneak attacks, I think it's like level 3 generals, where normally it's level 5 because stealth is obviously faster.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Because yeah, Anthrax bomb could just kill like the entire buggy army. There goes one black market and a supply, not a huge deal though. But now the Angry Mobs can rip through the buildings here. They're pretty powerful at that. So long as there isn't a Toxin Tractor to contaminate the floor. The buggy's a little bit too far forward here.
Getting caught a little bit out. The quads are moving in, of course, to deal with that Angry Mob. Absolutely no issues, but more quads, more reinforcements coming out from Hawky.
Non-stop battle of the buggies, but now the Angry Mobs are being streamed in, and they can just be so good against the buildings, but there's quads and buggies dying all over the place. Even RPGs now are going to be firing their rockets onto the quads here, but the quads are, you know, pretty good counter to that. And can Karro hold the line here? His Scud Storm actually is within range of the Angry Mobs, and he can lose them pretty damn fast if the tunnels can't take that in time. The quads are trying to take care of them, but the black markets are being shredded. But meanwhile, sneak attack in the left-hand side here. Quad popping into the palace though, but he's got Saboteurs ready to go onto his Scud Storm. He may even use it on Armzilla to prevent the production. But again, the Scud launchers are getting nearby the launch, and he should be fine.
Oh, double sell of the black markets there from Karro. And look, another reset, Saboteur coming in.
Yeah, and so all of a sudden, Karro is looking incredibly strong here. Gonna reset that one back to 6 minutes. as he does his little crazy laugh. But the quads from Karro, they're going to turn this one around here. But I mean, the army from Hawky is just too strong by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty impressive.
He just has too many black markets here. Hawky turning to engage and actually forcing Karro on the retreat. So Hawky not looking too good here. Once again, Hawky just having the superior late game.
Yeah, I think so. Just too many black markets. I'm really not sure how Karro's going to deal with this.
Yes.
Even if he can.
I don't know if he can indeed. Actually losing these quads now. What happened there? But look, these angry mobs and quads, they're being marched in. I'm surprised he didn't kill this Scud Storm. It is actually stealthed. But these angry mobs are so deadly in close range. The quads, though, ripping through them as they are marching forward and not returning their fire. More angry mobs in the middle. I think he's trying to clear out the tunnels, give him more map control. But these quads are doing pretty well for themselves.
They really, really are. Karro's doing a good job of defending thus far. The angry mobs really aren't paying off yet for Hawky. Never landed and pushing in. That's an Anthrax bomb coming in, ladies and gentlemen.
But there isn't really that much here, is there? He's going to kill some workers and, you know, a couple of quads. Not a huge deal. There's just so many black markets everywhere. Black markets, angry mobs, quads, battle buses, battle buggies moving in. Karro, what you got left, buddy? What do you have left?
Yeah, definitely not your Scud Storms, because they get keep taken out by Saboteurs. So we'll have to see that we do have a minute left on one of these Scud Storms, the one that was previously reset. So we'll have to see if that comes up soon and what Hawky decides to do to deal with it. I reckon a Saboteur might be a good idea. On a bike, maybe?
I think so. I got to agree with you here. These angry mobs aren't really paying off. I mean, just think if every one of the angry mobs was another buggy, or even just a quad, like how much better off Hawky would be.
I know.
Because Karro's actually holding on for now. He just has so many quads. I have no idea why Hawky just stopped building buggies.
I don't know. It doesn't really seem to make much sense, especially given the amount of quads out from Karro. I mean, those angry mobs are just dying. They're just running in and dying.
And the GPS scrambler prevents them from really getting the upper hand when they attack first. Initiative, ladies and gentlemen, initiative is the word I was looking for. And look, these quads, where are the buggies?
I want to look at that Scud Storm. Can we please just scroll back to that Scud Storm? Because I reckon there's going to be a Saboteur just like chilling.
And a sneak attack in the back lines here. Look at the angle from Karro selling off so many of these black markets. He may Scud Storm these quads down. I think he actually wouldn't. No, wait, that's Karro.
That's Karro. Yeah, Karro's firing it. But the Saboteur was down the bottom, but it was too slow.
Not in time. Got killed there anyway. Where are you firing? There's so many black markers, but look at the quads! There's so many quads in the back lines. He's tearing through everything. Scud Storm taking down the armadillo. No more reinforcement forward. He wants to kill that command center, so he can't get a Anthrax bomb. How did he get so many? That is the question I have for you tonight, as basically everything is being decimated. Hawky calling the GG. Karro is our victor of the 0 Hour 1.6 Community Patch World Championship number 2 and winner of the $50 by our own pockets here. Hawky playing it well, and he was looking so strong until he was just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stop building buggies.
Yeah.
Because buggies aren't very good in GLA mirrors.
They're not. They obviously suck against quads.
I think Hawky just had a squawk moment.
Yeah, he had a squawk moment. Oh, I didn't machine.
And in before squawk hates us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look, Hawky lost late game.
Because he built angry mobs and that was bad.
Angry mobs are good, but not 15 of them, and not like instead of buggies.
Yeah, with buggies combined so the buggies can, you know, take out the quads.
So,
but yeah, well done to Karro.
That wraps us up. We are done. We are done for the 1.6 tourney until next time, I guess. But yeah, look, that was actually a nice matchup. I mean, I was honestly expecting to be a kind of boring, campy buggy spam series, and no, I mean they're all pretty solid.
Yeah, really, really solid gameplay from both players. No real big screw ups or anything. So
yeah, so I think next time. Well, at least we want to do original armies only, so like V China, V GLA, and V USA, because I think it adds in more sort of strategy and more, you know, different options. Because, you know, for example, look at that they couldn't build squads, they couldn't build scuds, they couldn't build scorpions, marauders. It sort of makes the game a bit more one-sided because
Yeah.
there isn't as much sort of interaction as there would be.
There's not a bigger counter system. It kind of cuts a chunk out of that counter system.
Yeah,
so.
basically it's all about micro. There isn't really any counter system and less strategy. And micro, it's kind of cool, but you know, micro and strategy is nice as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wraps us up. So thank you everyone for competing and watching and getting all emotional now. As you know, we're done.
We're done. We're finished.
We're done indeed. But also I remember when I first sort of posted the announcement for this forum, I was like, extra baller points to anyone who manages to make use of saboteurs, microwave tanks, and sentry drones. No one used sentry drones. Don't blame them. No one used microwave tanks. Well, no one really played USA in this tournament apart from Squawk, who, yeah. And saboteurs. Well, damn. I mean, Karro took Rage out of this tourney using saboteurs.
Yeah,
Hawky
definitely.
almost turned that game around by using saboteurs. So they earned my baller points. And look, well played. Well played indeed.
Very well played.
And I think that'll wrap this one up here.
It is indeed. I'm Archon Hawk.
And I am Ownage Machine, and together we are the General's Gentlemen.
We are indeed.
Fairly well.